Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today is January 20th, 2021, and today we're going to be looking at our updated Chainlink, which we do every day. We're going to look at Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the macro trend, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Elliot waves. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're looking at our Chainlink on the weekly, and if we've noticed our first big move here, we've broken out above our all-time high. We are currently having a slight pullback to a consolidation, but if you've watched any of our other videos, you know this was an expected move, and I believe that Chainlink is one market cycle behind Ethereum, so if we believe that, then we can kind of pull some patterns out of Ethereum from what it first did. So if we go back and look at Ethereum, after its first big move up, had some consolidation after it breaks out, after its W pattern. See, this is kind of a loose W pattern. Breaks out its all-time high, goes up, comes back, and retests its all-time high before continuing the move. So if we go back and look at Chainlink, that's a nice little W pattern, breaks out over its all-time high, and currently we're right on track, back testing the previous all-time high. We're right at it. We even wicked down a little below it, so that's a good opportunity to usually get in if you're kind of a pattern guy like myself. Anything else we can look for? Now, currently Bitcoin's struggling a little bit because the DXY, the dollar's kind of showing a little bit of strength again today. With the inauguration, I believe is today, so we could have, who knows what kind of volatility we have on the stock market, maybe to this week, the rest of this week, going into tonight, tomorrow. So, you know, usually you can anticipate some moves and some patterns until you have like events like this, which it's just, you never know. Like the March thing, those are called black swan events. They're not really foreseeable. They're not really predictable. A lot more volatility. So we just never know. I mean, going back to the DXY again, I mean, this is when we had our March drop, when the dollar's getting strength, and then this is when Bitcoin and all of crypto started moving back up again. When, you know, all the money printing started coming out. So hopefully in the macro trend, I would like to see the dollar continue to drop. You know, if you've followed me before, I've talked about this. We want to drop below the 88 level on the DXY, and I think we'll be in for a crypto haven utopia, so to speak. So look for that. We're currently crossing down. Last time we did that was 18 years ago in February of 2003. So not often. We want to keep getting rejected off of this 200-month moving average, which is a 16-year moving average. So if we reject off of that, we could possibly make a lower low, and then you could see we could be in, you know, free fall for the dollar. And ultimately maybe a collapse here in the long term. Now these are monthly candles, so we could be looking at a few years of a downtrend, which would just spell disaster for the dollar and a golden age for crypto. So we could be entering right now. If you go on the Bitcoin chart, don't think I've ever shown you guys this. This is a yearly. Each candle is a year. Now I'm a big fan of trend lines with a lot of touch points. This is a 7-year touch point trend line for Bitcoin. If we look at patterns, I love patterns. See our big move up, red candle, consolidation, we break out again, and then we have another big move up. Big move up, red candle, consolidation, we break out of our all-time, and if this pattern repeats, this should be our big move up here, right? So this candle was about a 5,000% move. This big candle was about 4 times less at 1,300%. So if we continue that pattern as well, we'd be looking just over 300%, 350% for this move, and that would take us just shy of 100,000. So something to keep an eye out for, big term, long term. So we obviously would not ever want to break this. If we break this, that's a huge line. Going back to the link, Let's look at on the daily. Something else I noticed about, I don't know if you guys are very familiar with Elliot waves. It's just something I noticed. Take this off auto and look what we could be making right now. Leg 1. Leg 2 is always down. Leg 3 is always the longest. Leg 4 always down. And there's always 5 legs to an Elliot wave if you don't know. Leg 3 is always the longest. Leg 5 usually has to go above leg 3. So we have a similar move, something like this. I'll be looking just shy of $30 for our next wave up, if that continues. We can also do a barge pattern. Sometimes helpful. So if you notice, like, look at this 3 days of down, 3 days of down, week up. So 3 days down. Maybe if we start breaking out. So we also have to look at, the top end trend lines too. We have to break this 3 day down. So until we break out of this trend, we're still in it. Same with this down here. If you look before, we have to break out of that. It's usually a nice big power move through any trend line. So once you break it, you want to close above it, close out of it, and then continue to move. And you want to close another candle. Usually you want to have 2 candles close above a trend line to break it. First one breaks it, the second one confirms it. So over the coming days, maybe tomorrow. Again, like I said, with the president thing, markets could do anything. But that's what we're going to look for. And if I go back to the Elliot wave, or let's see, the barge pattern I was going to show you guys. So if we have another move similar to this, draw it from where we are now, about $20. And you can see that takes us right to 30 over the coming next week. That'll be a nice week. Week from now, if we're flirting with high 20s, $30, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be our final fifth leg up if this does confirm as an Elliot wave, which it looks like a textbook one right now. So if our fifth wave is up in the high 20s, then we usually, after an Elliot wave, you're going to have an ABC correction, which that could be, a flat, which will be like if we close up here. We can talk about this more if it plays out, but you'll have like an A down, B up, and then a C down. That would be a flat. Or you could have a zigzag correction, which would be go A down, B back up, and then C much lower, which would be maybe we can come back and confirm back on 20, or our high over here, 23. But we'll look at this in the coming days. So tune in. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. And we're here 5 days a week. I'm happy to take any questions. I'm looking to do a live stream maybe later today. Maybe every Wednesday in the afternoon we'll do a live stream. Yesterday's was okay. We had our usual suspects on board. So please like and subscribe. That's all I ever ask from you. Everything else is free. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help. I've been in crypto about 5 years now. Just trying to help you guys avoid all the mistakes that I made in the past. And hopefully we can make money going into the future. And hopefully we're entering the new crypto bull run. And we're all going to get rich. So thanks so much, guys. I'll leave you with our car of the day. We do a car every day. So today is our Lamborghini Aventador. Orange is the only color I've ever seen in this, so I had to get the orange. Not a huge fan of orange, but that is it. I'll leave you some real pictures right here. Hey guys, our quote of the day is a special one to me. I think it relates a lot to crypto. The times of change. You're a part of it. We're both a part of it. I think this is a start of a revolution for currency. It's the start of the internet. Everyone doubted. The start of cryptocurrency. Everyone doubted. We've come a long way in a few years. I think this is still just the beginning. And just take a few moments and think about the quote. So appreciate you. And a little bonus for those of you that stood around this long, look at the chart in the back. It's the link on our 30-minute. Look at this trend line. Watch this trend line until we break out of this top 30-minute chart. We're in this downtrend until we break out of it. So, and that's it, guys. I appreciate you. 96 gold stars today. Don't know why. You just deserve it. I'll see you right back here tomorrow and live stream later today, this afternoon. I think we're going to shoot for 3 p.m.-ish, right in there. I'll throw it on my Twitter and our Telegram. If you're not on our Telegram, link below, Twitter below. Appreciate you guys. Have fun. Be safe.